Rowdy just found a gopher. She's all excited about finding a gopher.
So David in the vineyard here. Paul is out fly fishing this week, so I'm helping out.
Shocking.
Shocking, yeah, Paul's fishing, who would have thought. So right now, the vines are happy and growing, and the grapes are flowering right now. They're not berries yet, but the pods are flowering, and then they will self-pollinate and eventually get turned into grapes, or what we call shot berries. Like those little green things get a little bit bigger. So if the grapes don't properly pollinate, they don't develop, and so they stay small little green pea-looking things, which we call shot berries in the wine industry, and then everything else that gets pollinated will turn into grapes. So they self-pollinate. The little pods open up, and they have 4 little antennas, not the technical term, that open up and drop the pollen down. So they have the male and female parts. Each berry has basically 4 chances at fertilizing. So there's 4 seeds. Only one of them needs to get pollinated or fertilized to turn into a grape, basically. If that one doesn't get pollinated, the grape won't be fertilized, and it will then turn into the shot berries, which is the small pea-looking grape that I was talking about, which we don't want in the winemaking process. The temperature actually has to be in a specific window for them to be able to pollinate correctly. The wind is a big factor as well. So obviously really windy, like we've had the last week or so, is not great. And so those are, I would say, are kind of the 2 main factors that go into play that we can't control. So it's somewhere between 20 and 50% of the flowers actually turn into berries. It takes about 4 to 7 days for them to pollinate. And then after that, you can go through and kind of see what took and what didn't, and get a better feel of what the year is going to kind of look like. So this is a very active time of year here. So along with the grapes flowering and pollinating, our olive trees are also doing the same thing. So kind of fall in the same timeline as grapes. So self-pollinating, again, same thing as grapes. So we don't need bees or anything to move the pollen. So these will flower and then start to turn into olives, which we will then harvest in November or December of this year.